This segment of DelmarvaLife is brought to you by TidalHealth.
Besides the festive decor, the warmth of family gatherings, and the gift giving, what is the best part of the holiday season? Yes, it is the delicious homemade food.
It sure is. But it can be easy to cut loose a little too much with all of the pies and the savory treats flying out of everyone's kitchen this time of year.
Which means it's a great time to proactively manage our weight and make some healthy choices. With us this afternoon to reinforce that idea, this is Dr. Sandra Pallavicino from TidalHealth Medical Weight Loss and Bariatric Nutrition joining us this afternoon. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure.
Okay, look. We just got past Thanksgiving. We got Christmas coming up. We got New Year's after that. Is there a way to actually manage the temptation to pig out?
There's definitely ways. But there's also the understanding that, like you said, the family traditions, the warmth of the occasion,
Right.
We're going to end up indulging in some of our favorite treats. But what we do in between the events is what really matters. So I'm really glad this interview came in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Right.
But so you're saying there is a way of managing our diet, and it's something we should be doing all of the time, right?
Absolutely. So we understand that we're going to have these memorable events, and there's sometimes this one recipe that your family only makes once a year. So you probably would indulge in things that you will normally not do as you're having a plan for either improving your health or improving your weight. But in between these events, you can definitely stick to your plan, the ones that you have created with your doctor or with yourself, or maybe get some tips of ideas that we can discuss that it can help you to stay in track in between those days.
I'm glad you said that, because just before we started, we were talking about someone's spouse, who shall go unnamed, and about something that he was trying, fad diets. What about fad diets?
Well, the thing with that is that you could achieve some fast and quick weight loss, but it will not be sustainable. And sometimes they're a little bit curious about what other effects it could have in your system. It's not only Thanksgiving and Christmas, you'll also have your office Christmas celebration and then your school event or something. There's many of these coming up. But in between, you can definitely stick to more like a less processed food diet. Try to cook a couple more times a week so you stay with more food, homemade food if it's an option. Drink more water and less of the sugary drinks in between. And just definitely research has shown that if you stick to a less processed food program, you will be able to improve satiety and lose weight. And that could be in between your events.
Now, a lot of us get through the holidays and we overindulge and we just feel terrible about ourselves, and we make that New Year's resolution to lose the weight. Do you think that's a good idea, to make a resolution?
Well, I have to say, after working in my profession for all these years, definitely having one point of motivation for humans is always very, very important. Now, January 1st doesn't need to be January 1st. Your next meal could be your next time that you're going to make a change, or your next day. But honestly, the thing I will recommend to my patients is to protect themselves. If they know that after a day of indulging maybe in your favorite pie or savory treat from your family holiday, if you know the next day you're not to be trusted with, just don't bring it home. Just don't volunteer to bring the leftovers home. Just don't go to the store with all the candies on sale on the next day after you indulge, because then it will propagate that thought until the first of the next year.
TidalHealth has resources that we can go to.
Absolutely. We do have our clinic. Our office is for patients who are mostly trying to lose weight. It's the TidalHealth Medical Weight Loss and Bariatric Nutrition. But we also help patients improve their health in many other ways. Either diabetics or patients going through cancer, things like that.
So it's always good to just consult and find out what works for you, right?
Absolutely. Nowadays, we're working in individual care for this type of chronic conditions. So we will provide that for you.
There you go.
All right.
Dr. Sandra Pallavicino with TidalHealth, thank you so much for everything that you brought to us.
Enjoy your holidays.
Is it wrong to say for everything that she brought to the table?
No.
Okay, we'll go with that. So
I normally don't bring anything.
that's right.